Hey everyone, Coops here from the whole box and dice. Huge shout out to Good Games for the opportunity to do another Ixalan Pack 1, Pick 1. Awesome human beings over there. If you're new to the Pack 1, Pick 1 videos on the channel, hit the thumbs up button if this is the kind of content that you'd like to see some more of. Subscribe if you are new. We've had a Kinjali Sunwing and a treasure map, so it'd be nice to move away from the rare slot on this Vraska booster, but who knows. Ixalan is definitely becoming one of fan favorite, especially for me, for drafting. And I think there's a lot of good hype around Magic at the moment with the arena. So I think closed beta starts in a couple of weeks now. I think it's October. You get closed beta starting. So let's get into this pack and hopefully you can do some drafting in Arena 2, Rummaging Goblin, the Hunters. Couple of blue cards, Deep Root Warrior, Hijack, Contract Killing, some nice removal, Shapers of Nature, some more removal and Cannonade, and the Verdant Sun's Avatar. So let's start off with some of that removal there, and Fiery Cannonade's a really interesting one. Deals 2 damage to each non-pirate creature. Can work very well in terms of wiping out the board, especially dealing with those Merfolk tokens or Merfolk that have hexproof. It's definitely not as good as something like a Contract Killing. It's something to definitely consider, but I just don't think it's a first pick. Contract Killing, on the other hand, 5 mana sorcery, destroys target creature. There are so many big bombs that you want to get rid of. It is a common, so there's a chance you can even pick up a couple of these if the packs go your way. It's a nice way to kind of signal that you're in black as well, so I do like Contract Killing out of this pack. Moving into some of the creatures, probably look at 2 of them. So Verdant Sun's Avatar. It's a big body. It's a 5/5 for 7. I like that you get 5 life off it. If it's at the bottom of your deck, it feels bad. If you can ramp into this, it feels real good. It is kind of a little bit hard to swing with this sometimes unless you've kind of recovered the life from the aggro decks, kind of, from that early beatdown of either like red-white or red-black or even the GB Merfolk. Speaking of blue-green Merfolk, we've got the Shapers of Nature. I really like the mana sink for this card. The fact that it's a 3 mana 3/3 as well feels really good. Putting the counter or removing a counter to draw cards if you have to sacrifice one of your creatures gives you a little bit of extra value. Catching your opponents off guard as well. You can swing in if they declare blocks. You can pump a creature up. If you don't have to use that mana during combat, then you can save it to play something else. Really am a big fan of Shapers of Nature, but it is really hard to go past something like Contract Killing in a format with just huge bombs. So that's going to be our Pack 1, Pick 1, I think, for this pack. I do like the rare, although it doesn't really win you the game, and it costs 7, so I'm not a huge fan of an investment like that really kind of doesn't instantly put pressure on your opponent to close out the game. The Cannonade was a very interesting one, that's for sure, but I just feel like it's, even though you do have the Enrage triggering application potentially, Contract Killing destroys target creatures, destroys anything. There's so many big bombs in this set. I love that it leaves behind 2 treasures. Great if you are trying to splash a 3rd color. I feel like you can play this in the black-white Vampires deck. You can play it in a black-red Pirates deck. Even just that kind of black-red mash together aggro lists that I see sometimes people trying to draft. I do really like Contract Killing. I think it's got actually just a great name for a card as well. I think Contract Killing is such a cool card. Like I said, the first time round, it is a common, so you do have a chance to pick up a couple of these, and just being able to answer your opponent's, 2 or 3 biggest threats with a card like Contract Killing, it does help to signal that you are in black. A lot of the time I'll see a pack that's just one card's been taken from it, and it's just a common, and I'm thinking to myself, it's probably something like this. The Contract Killing is normally, one of the few commons that you're going to be pulling out of the, packs first. So it does certainly give some give some signals off, and I do like that aspect about the card. So, like I said, another Pack 1, Pick 1 done for today. Huge shout out to Good Games again. Thank you for the opportunity to do this awesomely fun series. I've absolutely loved drafting Ixalan, and I hope that continues when I get to head down to PAX this week. So if you are down in Melbourne, Victoria, come say hi. Got a whole bunch of stuff to give away. You're going to have some awesome prizes. I'm on a panel on Saturday. I think it starts at 2 o'clock from memory in the Fruit Bat Theatre. So come say hi. Thank you again for watching. I've been Coops. This is the whole box and dice. Peace.